We are 1 week away from Halloween, and today is a Halloween festival in the city that I live in, and I am so excited to be a vendor, and I'm excited to see everyone's costumes. The festival coordinator encouraged vendors to dress up. I was like, ooh, I want to be Shinobu. I think I look pretty cool. I don't know. I just really love this. I don't know what this is called. I don't know what this is formally called, but I really love it. And I put a butterfly clip in my hair because Shinobu has a butterfly clip. And Mr. Snails is coming with me today, and he's dressed up as Tanjiro, which I'm super excited. He has his robe. It's going to look so cool. But he's coming with me today for the Halloween festival because I'm anticipating it to be really busy, and I may need a little bit extra help. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Snails Tales. You can call me Snails. I'm a small art business owner here in Florida. I create original artwork and fan art in soft pastels, acrylic, and oils. I also love to alter Pokemon cards. I do a ton of pop-up shops and conventions and take you along the journey with me. We do a lot of productivity things here as well. But most importantly, I love building a community through creativity and art. Thank you guys so much for being here. In the process of prepping for the holiday market, I am still doing pop-up shops on the side on weekends. So I'm a little busy around this time of year, but we're gonna have a good time today. I'm gonna take it as an opportunity to be out in the sun and not like hunched over like a shrimp painting ornaments. I'm gonna take you guys with me through like the setup process, and of course we're gonna do recap, and hopefully I'll get some customer interactions. This time around, I have my mic charged, I have all my batteries charged, I have all my lights charged, so I am prepared, and hopefully this time I will have better audio quality of like the interactions and my setup for you guys. I'm hoping to see some really cool costumes tonight. I am not much of a cosplayer, but the art community here is very big on like cosplaying as like their art form. So I'm excited to see all the costumes tonight. With that, let's go to the festival. I'm so excited. Hi, Kiwi. He's such a good girl. They didn't close down the streets on time. So like everyone is scrambling to get ready on time because the event starts in like less than an hour. So we're just gonna speed through this. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like speed through setting up, which I really kind of hate because I really love to take my time and make sure everything's perfect. But alas, that's not the case today. I can feel the frustration in the air, but we're going to try and make the best of it. Mr. Snails is putting up my new sign, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how it looks. Oh, it looks so good! I really want to put Lord of the Rings right here, because Totoro is going to go on the table. Totoro is actually going to stay on the table today. Take this to go on display. Now that the chaos has calmed down a bit, I can actually enjoy my setup a little bit and make it aesthetic. This here, card display with my bookmarks right here. It's gonna look so cute. My new cards! Just like my sign, they say Snails Tales, original art and fandom goods. I recently framed Totoro, and I love how it came out. And I really want him on a table, so I'm gonna put him next to my postcard prints. Right here. My Kiki delivery service fan art has been like super popular, so I put the keychains up top, and then I kind of go with the popular Pokemons like the Gengar, the Hunter, the Eevee. They all go on top. This looks so good. I got all of my original paintings here. My favorite display is my greeting cards and bookmark display. Alright, I got some moon lighting, I got some hibiscus tea, I am ready for a market recap. It's been a few days since the Halloween festival. I just needed a moment to sit down and realize what happened. Everything that happened was really good, but I just needed a moment to be oh my god, this really happened. First thing first, I am so sorry that the setup portion of this video was rushed and not the best. We got there on time, if not early, to set up to check in. Unfortunately, the roads were not closed on time, and the coordinator, everyone was just running late, and it was all a little bit of a shamble. Everything was a little bit of a mess. Everyone did their best, and when we were finally able to get to our spot, we had very limited amount of time to set up. So every vendor was worried and stressed out. They were all scrambling to get ready as fast as we can before the event because people were already starting to come out once the roads were shut down. And somehow, some way, I managed to set up just in time, an hour before the actual event, and I was just what? Oh my god. I was that was the fastest I've ever had to set up. And after I set up, I was oh, let me take this time to sit down and talk to you guys and let you guys know what's going on. And DMCA music started playing really loudly, and it was overpowering my voice. And I was no. So unfortunately, I was not able to record a lot of customer interactions or me talking very much because the DJ was right in front of me and it was so loud. My mic was just picking up the music. It wasn't picking me up. I will say with the DMCA music, they played a lot of Thriller. I think I heard Thriller 4 or 5 times. They played my song, the YMCA. They played Nightmare Before Christmas song, the This Is Halloween song. It was a really, really fun time. From the coordinator, we were told to, have candy to pass out to children and to also dress up. I dressed up as Shinobu from Demon Slayer, and at one point there was a child that came up to my booth. Spoiler alert. He was I am so sorry that you died. You will be missed. And I was it's okay. I am here now. All the costumes were awesome. Everyone was like super obsessed with my Shinobu costume and Mr. Snail's Tanjiro costume. I heard that there was a Nezuko, but I didn't get to see her, unfortunately. So during the event, it got busy very quickly. Mr. Snails and I barely got to sit down. Like, I was talking to a customer while he was checking someone out. I was checking someone out. He was talking to a customer. I was passing candy. He was talking to a customer. He was passing candy. I was checking someone out, talking to customers. Like, it just kept going for like a solid 3 hours, and eating was very difficult. We didn't get to sit down very much, and it was absolutely insane. Even though I was like super busy constantly for like 3 hours, it was such a good experience. It gave me such a good experience of what like a busy big event could be like. And now I come out of this with kind of like a new mindset going into my markets, the stock that I need to have, what's popular, what's not popular in my booth, what's working, what's not working. I got very positive feedback on my booth. A lot of people love my aesthetic. As you guys know, I have been working really hard on upgrading my aesthetics and making sure that everything's coherent and everything's like whimsical and calming and inviting. People love my like fan art pieces, and they love my original artwork too. It was just all around like really good. I didn't notice until like an hour into the event, but they had a parade and that was so cool. And again, they had DMCA music, so I was only able to get bits and pieces of it. It had like a drum line, which was really cool. They had like people turn their cars and trucks into like spooky things, and that was that was really cool. And I think that was like the only moment that Mr. Snails and I were able to like sit down and eat and just breathe for a second was during the parade. We brought one of our dogs, Kiwi, with us. She was a little princess and she was adorable. Everyone absolutely loved her. Everyone was obsessed with her when they saw her. She was just chilling in a chair the entire night and just like passed out, or just people watching. She was so cute. She was so sweet. Kiwi really likes to like dance and she likes to get my attention. So she'll like stand up and she was trying to get my attention. I was able to get little clips of like Kiwi dancing and doing the cutest things. She was a sweet little baby. I think she was like the star of my booth, honestly. People saw her, they loved her. She was the one that brought in all my customers. Now, onto the juicy bits of the market. Before I tell you guys how much I made, part of the reason it took me a couple days to film the recap is because how much I've made has never happened to me before. I was just like in shock, and I just need a few days to process like, oh my god, this actually happened. I sold a ton of my Totoro and Kiki fan art bookmarks. I also almost completely sold out of my Shire in the Fall fan art print, the 8x10 one, almost completely sold out of that. And I was really worried. I was like, oh my god, I have one print left. I'm gonna have to order it. And I just restocked everything, and everything was like going, which is good. It's really good. Also, the original, the Shire in the Fall painting sold, and I almost cried because I was like, oh my god, this is happening. Like, someone's buying an original piece of artwork. I know it's fan art, but it is like the original versus the print. And like, I held the painting for the customer while they did stuff out and about. And when they came back and I handed her the bag with the actual painting in it, I was like, oh my god, this happened. Like, I sold an original painting, and I was so excited. I was a little bit teary because I kind of felt like, dang, I am doing this thing. This thing is happening, and I am so excited. And I'm so happy that it went to a good home. I'm so happy that people are loving my artwork and they're seeing all the hard work and dedication that's going to it, and they're seeing value in my products, and it felt so good and it made me so happy. I also sold a lot of my keychains. I make little keychains of the Pokemon cards that I paint, or sometimes like the artwork that I paint. People were very excited. They love those. A lot of them sold, and I'm very happy because that's something new that I brought to my markets recently, and they're doing really well. So that that makes me really happy that they're doing really well and people are loving them, people are buying them, people are enjoying them. Also, people joined my newsletter at this event, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they just want to continue hearing about me and all the things that I'm working on. That meant a lot that a couple people wanted to join the newsletter and that they did. I did sell a lot of like fan art, prints, and bookmarks, but I also sold a lot of my original artwork in the prints and bookmarks and greeting cards and the postcards. People really, really love the floral pieces that I create. And that means a lot because a lot of my floral pieces, they're based off the country I'm from. I'm originally from France, so I create a lot of like pieces that are based from France because I miss my home sometimes. So from this event, I made over $800. I'm shocked. I had to sit down for a few days and realize that, wow, people see value in my products, in my art, and they enjoy my artwork. It means something to them and they like it and they're willing to join a newsletter, follow me on Instagram, and continue to come see me at markets, and even new customers say the kindest things, and now they're new supporters and they support me on this journey. It's not about the money, it's about building the community. This whole big festival experience really made me feel like I can do this. I believe in myself, like it is possible, right? I'm not gonna expect every event to be making that much, but I know it's possible. And I am so happy of all the people I've met and all the new supporters that I have gained from this event. And I can't wait to see where all of this takes me. I hope all of that made sense. It was absolutely amazing. And can we be proud? Can we be proud of me for a second? Because I actually showed up to this event with my batteries for my camera charged, my microphone charged and ready to go, my stand, my little tripod ready, the little connector for my microphone charged and ready to go, and I couldn't even use it because of the DMCA thing that YouTube does. I have to prep for the big holiday nerd market, the little mini convention that I'm working towards. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known about it. If you don't know, I got accepted to the holiday nerd market here in the city that I live in. So I have been prepping for that, and I'll be posting a video of like the prep, the new booth setup for it because it's a convention style booth setup. And I will also be recording the event for it. With all that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and being here. Thank you so much for your support and believing in my artwork. I appreciate all of you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video. I also have the link to my newsletter in the description down below, and the link to my shop and my Instagram, and also my Twitch. I do stream on Twitch too if you want to come hang out with me live on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'd love to hang out with you there. I'd love to get to know you, and I'd love for you to get to know the Twitch community also. So now I'm gonna go shrimp mode and finish some ornaments and art pieces for my next art market and do my inventory, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.